got some black on my brush. I'm just going to bring me another little something down in here because I really need something to close this in. And I'm not going to worry about it's just a little leaf. There we go. I'm just going to kind of let that dry. Alright, so I've got my flat brush, my number 4 flat brush. I've washed and dried it. I'm going to pick up just a little bit of white, just a little bit. And I'm going to come in on this side up just a little bit, just to give me some highlights. Alright, I've got my gray and I've added some white to it because I want to tone it down just a little bit, maybe. I'm just stirring, mixing that together. Yep, that's what I want. And I'm going to grab my little liner brush here. I'm going to wet it. And then I'm just going to mix it a little bit of this gray. I'm going to come around. Just kind of give myself some. I might want to mix it with some of that darker gray. So I'm mixing, even though I've toned it down some, I'm still grabbing some of that darker gray just to come around. I'm still coming back in with just white, coming back over this again, because it's just very light. There we go. Just putting a little more in there. And I told you I didn't care for this brown back here. I think I'm just going to put a little more shadow right in there. Got too much on my brush. So at this point I'm coming back in with just some white on my little brush, and I'm going to give my little pumpkins some little highlights. And then we'll just pick up some brown on my dirty brush, and we'll come in here with a little, that's a little bit too dark. So I'm putting a little white on my brush. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. Just giving a little something on the side. Make it look like a little something, shadows more. I've got my number 4 brush, and I'm just going to grab some of my white with a little bit of this orange. It's going to be a lot lighter. Not really liking that, so let's give it a little lighter white. That's all I'm trying to do is give it some. Not really liking that. But we'll see once it dries. If not, I can always come back and add some more color to it. a little orange and see if I can take this up a little bit. I'm not liking the way this is coming out, so I'm thinking about just rounding my pumpkin off a little bit more because it looked kind of like it just got kind of stuck over there. It wasn't, didn't have all its side to it, so I'm just, I've got a lot of brown with some orange in here, and I'm just bringing that down. Kind of, we've got some light colors on our brush, that's okay. So I just don't like that really bright there. Just rubbing it in. Okay, so I've got some more orange and just a little brown, and I'm just gonna, so I'm just trying to give it some depth. Okay, so I have some orange and brown on my pumpkin. I mean orange and brown on my brush, and I'm just coming in and so I've got a little bit of all the colors on it. I like that pumpkin a whole lot better now that it's rounded off more. I'm going to grab a little brown, oh so gently, to come in here and make me a just barely touching it with a little bit of that brown just to outline my pumpkin here. I'm back with my number 4 brush and a little bit of the phthalo green, and I'm just trying to get some of that black mixed in with it a little bit. And then I'm just going to come in here and just give it a touch. I'm just going to add a little white to that turquoise. We're just coming in with some of this. I just add a little white, just a little white, and then I'm coming down with it. And then I'm going to add a little more white to it. And then just kind of come in and give it a little, what I would give the others. It closed that up for me. That's what I wanted to do. So I've got my little liner brush. I'm going to take some brown, and I may have to add a little water to it to get it kind of like a, I want it thin. Okay, and I'm just going to come up and curl. Yep. Get it a little thicker. That's what I want to try to do. I don't want it thin. I'm going to use this liner brush. I'm going to take some of this orange and the brown and some of that white. Mix that all together. I don't want it too bright and I don't want it too dull. And I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to make me a little circle right here. So so I can come back over it again. And I'm going to put me one right here. The best that I can do. I'm not a circle person. And then I'm going to grab another one. I think I'm going to put one right here. And I'm going to put one right here. I might have to make that one a little bit smaller. I don't know. We'll see. Just something for some decoration. And I'll put one here. Sometimes they just don't go as round as you want them to. And then one more right here. I think I may put one right here on my pumpkin. Just gives it a little something. And I think what I'm going to do is to tie these in. I'm going to bring that lighter, the turquoise that I had. I think just to tie it in, I'm just going to come in and put me a couple of little leaves if I can. Nothing fancy. Just a few little something here and there. I don't think I want any more. I think I just want those two. Because that just kind of ties it in together. Okay, I have my angle brush again. I'm back with my orange and my browns and my white, and I'm just going to start putting some of these little leaves, petals back on this my little thing here. Alright, I'm coming back in with my angle brush. I've got just some brown and these that needs a little touch up on the inside. I'm just going to touch up the center of these flowers. Alright, so I'm just coming in here with a little yellow ochre, and I'm just going to start tapping around the edges to blend those in together. Let's just do that to this one. Even though it's orange, I'm okay with it having that yellow. If we wanted to put yellow in the orange in the other ones, we could do that. Let's try that in just a minute. Let me get this here. Okay, so let's just get some orange and tap it in here. It's a little darker than what I would want, but that's okay. I still like the that's look cute with it. So I may come in with some more yellow ochre and put the golden yellow and put some on there just to tone it down a little bit. But I'm okay with putting that around here and then toning it down some the yellow. Let's try like this too. They don't all have to be the same, because if you go buy flowers, they're not all the same. I want to put a little, I'm just coming in with a little bit of orange in here just to give it a little more something else, y'all. It's got too much there, I think. That's okay. So now we're going to just play with some colors for a little bit. Get a little bit on my brush. Just the leftovers. I'm coming back in with my golden yellow. I'm just going to tap some. And I'm going to give these a little bit of, let's see if that golden yellow shows up in some of this orange. Grab just a little bit of white and just bring some in here, tap it in. So I have yellow, golden yellow, and white on my brush right here, and I'm just tapping that in. Okay, so we're just picking up a little of the yellow, coming in here and just putting a little bit in there with my orange. And like right here, if I think that's too much, whoops, the wrong color on my brush, I can just come in here, just touch up a little bit, take some of that out. But I like that it ties each other together. This is just very time consuming. Just touching the flowers up a little bit. Just getting the centers in like I want. And I've got more colors, and so I can just add all these little colors in here to give it some character. Okay, I've mixed some orange and some golden yellow and white together, and I'm just putting a little bit of that on just to have some different colors in here. This one didn't get anything, so I'm just coming in and giving them a little bit of color. It's different from what they had, and I'm happy with you know, I've got some different little colors going on in there. Just a little bit of white, and I'm just going to do some little highlights here and there on my flowers. They don't have to have, I don't want a ton of white, I just want in a few spots just some little highlights. can do a little bit on some of these leaves, just a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I want just a tiny little bit. That's a little bit too much for what I want. Too much there. And it went orange. I still think I got too much there. I have to come back in with a little bit of that green and take my finger and just kind of touch it up a little bit. There we go. I didn't even want to mess up the paintbrush, y'all. I just fixed it with my finger. Oh my. I'm coming back in here. If I can, with a little more white on my. It's got that all of the orange tint to it, but that's okay. Just giving a little bit more shadow on my base is what I did. Didn't realize y'all couldn't see it because I'm too busy working in one spot and not doing something I shouldn't be doing. Okay, very lightly, I'm just coming in and touching up some spots. Just give me a little bit of white. Alright, I still have my 3/4 angle brush, and I'm coming back over here, and I'm just going to pick up a little white and orange together. I like that golden yellow, so I just might mix up a little bit all that together, and just come in and put another little in the center. Might not be enough to do anything, so I'm probably just going to pick up the orange and go back over it. Okay, so I just have the orange, but it's dulled down with the yellow and the yellow. I'm going to grab my liner brush. And I'm going to come in here with white, and I'm just ever so lightly on my little thing here. Just give it a little highlight. I'm going to come in here with my leaves. I'm just going to touch them. Give them a little highlight. I'm not really worried about a lot of detail on that green. I just want to come back in here with a little white and touch up some highlights on my orange here. Last thing I'm going to do, I've come back with my small liner brush. I've got some brown here. I'm going to get a little water and get it as thin as I possibly can. I'm going to come right over here and sign my name. And that is my name. So this concludes my painting today. It's called Fall Decorations. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll pick up a paintbrush and get to painting. Y'all take care, and God bless.